I'm just going to put this in pinpoint first. And I'm just going to, wow, it almost looks like you did. Okay, let's see. That's pretty darn close. We're just going to kind of go to the end right there. I'm just going to hit set. I'm going to go down here and get her on her line. Now, I'm going to back it up because see how her line didn't go as far as my stitch, so I'm just going to go to where I can see it. Remember on pinpoint, if the two markers you put in are vertical, you can only use the horizontal knob to rotate. The same direction knob, the same direction will resize. So, and as you can see here, I do just want to go this way over here. So I'm just going to rotate this over. And let's say that's it right there. So we're going to hit set. Now, I'm going to get out of here and go back to embroidery. And here's the thing. It's all set up for tomorrow, but I don't want to sew tonight, but I want to save it. It cannot save that setting that you just did to set it because it can't remember what you're thinking. You're thinking, I want to save that, but I haven't yet done anything to save it. So in order to save it, we have to sew it without thread. So I'm going to actually, there's a couple ways to sew without thread. One is don't put any thread in and sew. And so it's just going to sew it. I'm going to let it take a few stitches right here. And I'll just show you what's going to happen. It's going to sew up here, and then it's going to go, what the heck, there's no thread. You clear it, and you just keep sewing till you get through color number 1. That's one way. Another way would be, this is very easy, just touch your settings button, get your eyeballs, turn those off, and go ahead and sew the whole entire way. Because now that you turned off all your beepers, it'll just sew the whole entire thing. And we're just trying to make it think we're sewing. Beautiful, lined up perfect. It's coming right down our line. That's absolutely perfect placement. We're just going to let it sew all of color number 1 till it stops. Okay, now we're going to let it go to color number 2. Now it's on color 2. Now it can remember what you did because you put stitches into it. So now, before I turn this off, because that's what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to settings, go to my eyeballs, put them all right back on, release that screen, and now I'm going to turn my machine off. And when I turn my machine off, it will remember in the morning to go exactly to number 2 because it's already been lined up because we sewed it without thread. All right, and that's how it remembers when you're just getting ready to line up one but not sew it out.